What's up, y'all? Today, I'm here in 2012, and big shout out to Stay Away 2525. Bro is feeding me all these ideas because he told me in the comments the other day, he said, yo, what if Steph Curry got traded from the Warriors instead of Monta Ellis to the Bucks? And I was thinking like, yo, that's legitimately a thing that could have happened. It was very close. If y'all don't remember, his ankles were made of freaking bubble gum, bubble tape, whatever you want to call it, way back then, way back in 2012. Like nobody, people were, planning on giving up on him. And that was a real report that the Warriors might have traded him instead of Monta Ellis. It was close. They ultimately decided to trade Monta Ellis, and then they went with Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and went on to become the Warriors we know today. But what if they had the audacity to trade Steph Curry to the Milwaukee Bucks in 2012? Brandon Jennings, Larry Sanders, and JJ Redick. Who knows where their careers will be? Well, I'll find out soon. But the main thing I want, low-key, I am kind of hoping, because right now, this team, as you just saw, is absolutely garbage. They suck. So what I am hoping for is that low-key, Steph Curry's ankles stay made out of duct tape and he gets hurt again, so that we can have the #1 pick in this year's draft, which is 2013, and team him up with Giannis Antetokounmpo. That would be fire. Even though in real life Giannis went number 15 overall, 2K they have him going #1. So that's the main thing. Other than that, injuries are on, everything's normal, and I'm not in charge of this team. I mean, I'll draft for this team, but I won't do anything else. So yeah, everything's on automated. So yeah, let's see how much different Steph Curry's career would be if he got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks year 3 season. So this is 2012. Let's see how he goes. Year 1, let's see it. I'm rooting for losses. Look at this, perfect. Literally first game, Brandon Jennings, right foot stress fracture. Awesome, stay out. Okay, so I don't know what the heck happened. We lost that first game, and then we went on to win 55 freaking games this year. So I guess, and we were #1 in the East, so I guess I'm rooting for this team to win the finals now. I don't know Steph Curry on any All-NBA teams. There you go, All-NBA second team, Steph Curry. So wow, like, in a league with Miami Heat, like LeBron's Miami Heat, like Steph Curry still, he only got hurt one time and it was a broken nose. So like, I don't think he missed any times. Let's see what Steph Curry did. All right, so I guess he missed 10 games, but he put up 30 points a game, and Brandon Jennings next to him, this dynamic backcourt of no defense, and JJ Redick put up, like they both put up, Steph Curry put up 31 points. Brandon Jennings put up 28. 4 rebounds for Curry, 7.6 assists, 7.4 assists, 6.3 for Brandon Jennings, 1.6 steals for Curry, shooting 55% from the field, 45% from 3, 90% from the free throw line, 50, 40, 90. That's what I like to see. So this team, I mean, they're without Ersan Ilyasova for a little bit, but I guess this is why the rest of the league is, I mean, this is why we probably did so well, because the rest of the league, they have Justin Holiday starting for the, and he's a 66 overall. So I don't know if that was supposed to be, who the heck was our starting shooting guard back then? 2012? I don't know. Spencer Hawes, Jason Richardson. Oh yeah, I remember them. So you have Spencer Hawes. Yep. Okay. All right, but he should be coming back. Jason Richardson should be coming back. So all right, yeah, we got, look at this fire team. It's Steph Curry, Luke Mbah, John Henson, Larry Sanders, Jennings against Andrew. Wow, Andrew Bynum's actually playing for the Sixers. That's crazy. Thad Young, Evan Turner, Drew Holiday, and Justin Holiday. Okay, so we should have this pretty easily as we win game 1. 50 Steph Curry. Okay, so that is how we got into the playoffs. All right, that makes sense. 2-0. Okay. No, are you kidding me? Bro, I wanted you to get hurt in the beginning of the season, not now. Steph Curry strains his Achilles. Well, we win. Okay, we need a Brandon Jennings legacy game. When did bro too? 19 minutes in. Okay. All right, so good thing is Brandon Jennings is just apparently him in this game. So ideally, dang it, we drop 1 game. Come on. All right, good. We get past the first round. That's fire. All right, so how much longer until Steph Curry comes back? Because we are really going to need, bro. 1 to 2 more weeks. So it's Brandon Jennings, JJ Redick, Luke Mbah, Larry Sanders, and Samuel Dallenberg against freaking Prime D Rose, Jimmy Butler, Taj Gibson, and Joakim Noah. Frick. Yo, frick, game 1 is ours somehow. What? Yo, why is Brandon Jennings goated? Luke Mbah put up 26 points too. Game 2 goes to the Bulls. Game 3 goes to the Bulls. Frick, Steph Curry, where are you at? Okay, so it looks like he can play right now. Yep, Steph Curry's back in the lineup. All right, that's huge. Did he play last game or just this game? Okay, Steph Curry played game 3, and Steph Curry played in game 2, but he sucked. 2 for 14. Sheesh, so they were better without Curry. All right, so they're down 2-1. They're down 3-1. Gosh darn it, bro. Brandon Jennings and Steph is not enough right now, so we down 3-1. Ersan is back though, so that could be fire. There's a lot of former Sixers on this team / future Sixers. Come on. All right, we died. Did we? Yeah. Okay, we were out. Steph Curry put up 39 points though, 6 assists, and he gets bounced in the second rounds. That's fine. Steph Curry didn't really do anything until 2015 with the you know who anyway. What's their name? The Warriors. That's what it is. And Carmelo Anthony wins the championship. What the frick? As the Heat got bounced in the first round. Okay. All right. Alternate history going crazy. All right. So that was 2013. So, all right. Let's just see how they do in the free agency / draft. I'm gonna make sure they don't take a dumb player in the draft like some random automated guy. I'm a player. I don't even know where they're at with their pick. Reggie Bullock, I know him. KCP, bro. KCP unironically had like a pretty good stint. So did Tim Hardaway Jr. Like they had like a solid peak. Like they were actually decent. Same with Deli. I think KCP is probably my best one, right? Yeah, let me get KCP. All right, let's see if they do anything in free agency because Steph Curry is still on a rookie contract, so they do have some money. Let's see. Did we sign anyone? Bucks, anyone? Luke Mbamute. Andre Iguodala, okay. And his cancer. Okay. I like Andre Iguodala. Dude, they're teaming him up with Steph Curry. Nice. Iguodala with Steph Curry is fire. Steph Curry progresses 2 overalls. Brandon Jennings, 5 overalls better. Sheesh. And Larry Sanders gets 3 overalls better. That's fire. And his cancer too. Okay, I like that signing. All right. That was year 1. Only 2 overalls better. I'm kind of concerned about that, but I trust it. I might move his prime start back a few years. Just progressing. But we'll see. All right, that was year 1. Let's see if year 2 is any better. As, yep, Steph Curry, 88 overall, 36 minutes a game with Andre Iguodala. I like it. And David Lee play on the Warriors too, bro. We're gonna take the Warriors and push it to Milwaukee. That's what they said. Let's take the Warriors and push them to Milwaukee. Why not? It's pretty much what we're doing. But let's go. Year 2. Let's see it. Jesus Christ. And again, they go 66-16, number 1 in the power rankings and number 1 in the conference. As Monta Ellis wins 6th man of the year, bro's not even starting for the Warriors. Who's starting for the Warriors, bro? As our coach wins coach of the year. Steph Curry's on All-NBA first team, 90 overall. That's fire. And in year 2, it looks like Brandon Jennings with that 5 overall increase now scores more points per game than Steph Curry with less rebounds, more assists for Curry, more steals than Curry, 52% from the field goal percentage than Curry, and a higher 3-point percentage than Steph Curry. Jeez, don't let that distract you from the fact that did, 50, 40, 90 again, but he regressed this year. Let's see. We go up against Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Rudy Gay, Daryl Arthur, and Jonas Valanciunas. Pretty much healthy. I think the only person out for us is JJ Redick. So I'm not too concerned as we take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. And JJ Redick comes back. And let's watch this last one with Simcast. See if we can see Curry in a Bucks jersey. Nope. Curry put up 27 and 9 though in that closeout game with David Lee putting up 22 in support. So round 2, let's see if we can get past the second round. This time Steph Curry is healthy. He's going up against Paul George, David West, Roy Hibbert, and George Hill. So that should be a little bit of a matchup there. As again, dude, the Miami Heat didn't even make the playoffs. Where the frick is did LeBron leave them? Hold on. I gotta see where LeBron's at because there's no way bro's just missed the playoffs, right? Oh, he went to the Sacramento Kings. What the frick? Why? And he missed the playoffs over there. So yes, he did just miss the playoffs. Okay, so for some reason, LeBron's just, I don't know what he's doing in this league, but it's weird. As game 1 goes to Danny Grange and Paul George. All right, that's cool. Game 2 is ours. Nice. Game 3. Andre Iguodala just has a right foot stretched fracture. Dang. So that's going to be Curry on his own. Gosh darn it. Game 3. Okay, they tied the series. Come on. Steph Curry has a sore left knee. You're going to have to play through that, boy. Nice. We take a 3-2 lead. All right, let's see it. In game 6, 4 to 6 weeks, at least so he should be back by the finals, but I'm more concerned about the Chicago Bulls than anything because they still got D Rose on that team as we take it. Nice. Okay. Steph Curry playing through injury and Brandon Jennings Brandon Jennings put up 32, but yeah. Nice. Okay, so they advanced to the conference finals. Steph Curry is healthy. Let's see. It's Derrick Rose, Nate Robinson at the 2. You got the 5'9" Nate Robinson at the 2. Okay. Luol Deng. We have Alonzo Gee starting. Ooh. Tyrese Thomas at the 4, and then Joakim Noah. We're gonna have to play through our big men, honestly, in this matchup. I'm gonna simulate the first game. Hopefully we win it. We do. Okay. Nice. 38 points for Steph Curry. Let's get to the 2. Is ours. Yo. All right, game 3 is theirs. Let me see who. Is there anyone else we could make a small forward that would help? Not JJ Redick. Should I make him a? Bro, he gets way better at small forward. Should I just do that? Just the shooting on this team goes crazy. Like you cannot leave anyone open. That game, all right, it didn't work. Did not work. And Luol Deng put up 24 points on 10 for 19 shooting. And JJ Redick put up 10 points, 4 for 17 shooting. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, game 5. Any? Come on, man. All right, yo, we take game 6 though. Game 5 though. That's more important. 28 points for Steph Curry, 32 for Brandon Jennings. Okay. And unfortunately, all the career totals and all that will not be as interesting because, oh, Jesus. I started in 2010, technically. So he doesn't have all the stats. Let's see it. It's a minute 13 left. So, like, I started in 12, but in 2010. So he has 2 years of stats missing from him. So that kind of sucked. Is a 2-point game, minute 12 left. My face is in the way, so I should probably move that. Okay, Derrick Rose. Posting up Steph. Gets in the paint. Scores easily. Okay. Game, if we can pull this one out, we advance to the finals. Steph Curry setting the screen. Get the ball to David Lee. David Lee puts up a shot. Oh, jeez. That's no good. Okay, 43 seconds left. Brandon Jennings playing good defense. Come on. Steph played better defense on Derrick Rose. Nice. He forces a miss. Huge defense by Steph Curry there. 34 seconds left. Steph Curry pulls up for 3. Misses it. Larry Sanders hits the ball out. It Derrick Rose is in the fast break. Yeah, 6 seconds separating shot and game clock. Let's see. Derrick Rose working on Steph. Contested fadeaway. Misses that. 20 seconds left. Shot clock is unplugged. There's a chance for a game winner here. Let's see if Steph can pull it off with the Milwaukee Bucks. I do like that he's still number 30. I like that. I'm glad they did not do him dirty with some ugly number because that would be some stuff they would do in Milwaukee. All right, so let's see it. 19 seconds left. Is Brandon Jennings going to do it to us? Don't run it through Larry Sanders or Brandon Jennings when Steph Curry's standing right there. Just don't do that to me, please. They're going to do it to me. Freaking Steph with Nate Robinson on him or David Lee. Jesus Christ, David Lee. What the hell? Shocker. David Lee did not make the contested mid-range when you had Steph Curry being guarded by Nate Robinson. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. Time. Shocking. Shockingly. Very shockingly. He gave the ball to David Lee instead of Steph Curry, and we didn't win the game. I'm completely surprised by this outcome. We up by 4. Oh, we up by a lot. Oh, yeah. We take the game. Wait, despite 46 points from Derrick Rose, Brandon Jennings at 47. He's better. 4 for 4. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 7 turnovers, but that's fine. 19 for 23 shooting. Are you kidding? Steph Curry with 30 points and 14 assists. Jeez, this backcourt is insane. Golly, dude, I remember. I sound like such an old head, but I remember thinking Brandon Jennings was going to be like legitimately the next Curry. Like actually the next Steph Curry. As we go up against, oh, this is a super team. It would be so ideal if we could get Andre Iguodala back soon. Please be day by day, my boy. 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, we're cooked. Same with JJ Redick. Okay. We're going to have to, I don't even know who Alonzo Gee is, but he's really going to have to lock up Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if he's a real person, but is theirs. Frick. Brandon Jennings and Steph Curry was not enough, but game 2 is also theirs. Frick. When did, bro, both those were by 12. Game, gosh, we down 3-0. Come on. We got one of these, right? We can win one of these, right? Come on, man. Steph. Jesus. Tony Parker cooked them, and they get swept in the finals. So Steph Curry's perfect finals record, where he gets there a year earlier than he would have in real life, but just to get schmacked, that is absurd, man. So that was 2013. Bro, injuries killed us that year. All right, let's see if they cook in free agency / give Steph Curry a freaking contract. Marcus Thornton was our big signing. Gosh darn it. Okay, but our team, Steph Curry's now at 91. Okay, Brandon Jennings is at 87. Iguodala is still at 84. Larry Sanders is still at 83. David Lee gets 1 overall worse. Redick gets better. And KCP is starting to come along. Okay, that's nice. All right, cool. John Henson gets a little better too. All right. Let's see this. Let's see the vision. I see the vision. So right now we have a 2nd round loss and a finals loss. I think it's only a matter of time before we get over that hump. Like literally this year. Barring any crazy injuries, we're going to win a championship. Book it. Let's see it. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got another 64 in 18 seasons. He had another ankle sprain, Curry did, and then also a knee injury. So I think he only ended up playing 56 games, and he averages a career low 23 points per game. I don't know what that's 7.6 assists. I get it, your team's better, but dang, bro. I was not putting up numbers. Like, this was the year he won MVP, unanimous, back-to-back. Put up, this is kind of sad, bro. Like, even his per 36 minutes, I don't know why he's just regressing every year. I mean, still, 53, 47, and 93. It's not really regression. It's just more selection and efficiency. But, yeah, let's check in on the Warriors, because I haven't done that. They still have monta Ellis. They just missed the playoffs. They have Jared Jack and absolutely no one promising. This team is just so cooked. They have our former guy, Funkeybananas. That's fire. All right, so we're the #1 seed again. Everyone's healthy, so I'm going to, since we got to the finals, I want to just see if we could get there again without diving too deep into every playoff matchup, because I do have to get to today. So let's see. Larry Sanders balling. All right, everyone's getting healthy. That's fire. 3-1 on the Cavs. That's fire. Nice. I don't know who's on the Cavs in this. Okay, it's Tristan Thompson, Bojan Bogdanovic, Damian Lillard found his way on. Eddie Mills, Steven Adams, Patrick Beverly, and Dante Exum. Is Dante Exum good? No, not yet. Hassan Whiteside. All right, so that was a pretty trash team. So please do not be the Bulls. Jesus Christ. All right, it's the Bulls again. Actually, we beat the Bulls last year, so I'm not too concerned. But hey, man, let's see it. Whoa, we down 2-0 against the Bulls. We down 3-0 against the Bulls. Are you kidding me, bro? I freaking hate this team. Gosh darn it, bro. Do we have a 3-0 comeback in Steph Curry's legacy? I know he came back from down 3-1 one time. He also choked down 3-1. Marcus Thornton, what an stud. See, I was hating on the signing, bro. In 17 minutes, put up 26 points. I love that. Let's go. Even better than Steph Curry. All right, that was game 1. A 3-0 comeback starts with 1 game, and you can't. You know, it starts with 1 win. Just 1 step in the right direction. And that is this looks like another step in the right direction. It was. Okay, 38 points for Brandon Jennings, 22 for Steph Curry. All right, Alonzo Gee is out for the season with left knee tendonitis. But let's see if we win this one. I really like our odds, because then that would be game 7 we can force. Come on. Yo, game 7 in our court. 31 points for Steph Curry, 28 for Brandon Jennings, and 19 for David Lee. We have just tied up a series after being down 3-0, but technically no one has ever done this ever in real life at this point or ever. Come on, we're right there. We're in it. Yo, all right, 38 left. We're down by 1. We can complete the impossible. Well, not the impossible, but and we have Marcus Thornton at the free throw line. I love that. Let's go. Good stuff, Marcus Thornton. See him. Not gonna lie, this court's fire. First free ties the game up. How do I move me? Dude, a 3-point. Who is the dummy who fouled him on the 3-point line? We'll take it though. That's fire. Let's go. Marcus Thornton is like literally our best player. No lie. I need a Marcus Thornton jersey. Let's see it. Derrick Rose passes it to Taj Gibson. Rose working on Brandon Jennings, gets by him and scores very easily. That was very bad defense. Is Steph Curry fouled out, or are they just like sucking? Let's play Marcus Thornton instead, which I wouldn't even blame him. Steph Curry's just standing up. What did he do? That's crazy. Okay, and his Cantor working. You gotta get out of the paint, my boy. What the heck was that? All right, let's see if they sub in Steph Curry now. No, he fouled. Did he foul out, or we just really hate Curry? Oh, he pulled a lower back muscle. JJ Redick has a pinched nerve, so he's injured. It's gonna have to be Marcus Thornton to carry us to victory in game 7. Yes. All right, Brandon Jennings cooking, gets by, scores. Brandon Jennings and Marcus Thornton will will us to the finals. I do not care. Thing though, if and when we get to the finals, bro's gonna be hurt like for the first week, so I legit think he's gonna win finals MVP like he did in real life. Derrick Rose finds Joakim Noah, but he misses the layup. Good defense. Ennis Freedom. Well, Ennis Cantor now, future Ennis Freedom. KCP, the guy I drafted, kicks it out to Andre Iguodala, to Brandon Jennings. Iguodala working on Luol Deng. 5 seconds left. Brandon Jennings with the ball. Pulls up for 3. Left eats 3. Misses it by Ennis Rebound. Ennis Cantor, whatever. He's Ennis Cantor now. Later to be Ennis Freedom. Gets the offensive board, and the free throw is in. Where is bro going? Yo, where is bro going? Who's number 0? Where is he going? Bruh. He's like our backup center. He's like, damn it, Ennis Cantor just took my job. I'm out of here. Bro put money, all his game checks onto the other team. Mob said, yo, if you don't lose this game, don't even think about stepping outside again. He said, all right. I'm a dead man walking. I'm gonna just leave. We go to the strip club one last time. Yo, all right, Derrick Rose with the ball. Fine. Joe Johnson, it is. Derrick Rose with the ball. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left, and he gets stripped by Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings is like, this is the career I'm following instead of Steph Curry. Bang! Makes the free throw, pushes to a 4-point game with 9 seconds left. 5-point game, and that will do it. We advanced to the finals on the back of a 0-3 comeback. Led Jennings. Look at this. Alternate history. It was him. Like, y'all, he was him. Yes, sir. Bro, what is up with the bald guy with the headband steady walking just everywhere in the way? Like, he's just steady just leaving. 22 points for Brandon Jennings. Only 7 from Steph Curry. Only played 14 minutes, and he pulled his back. So that was enough to get it done. I love it. So now we're in the finals. 2015. This is the chronological year. Steph Curry's out for 1 to 2 weeks. It's going to be Brandon Jennings, KCP against Carmelo. Andre Iguodala's healthy, David Lee, and Larry Sanders. This is going to be rough. Marcus Gasol, Kenneth Faried, Carmelo, Andre Robertson, and Ty Lawson. Game 1 is theirs, though. Gosh darn it. Despite 49 points from Brandon Jennings, holy cow, please, just let us win this. Game 2 is, come on, Brandon Jennings. Somebody help Brandon Jennings out, please. Game 3. Dude, it ain't happening again, is it? 3-0 comeback. Does Brandon Jennings have enough magic in him again? Yo, if he can survive, I think he can. He can survive. Survive this. Bro, survive. Okay, he survived 1 game. That might be enough. 28 points. Is there a chance Steph Curry can be back? Another 1 to 2 weeks, you fragile poop. Get back on the court, my guy. How much longer are you hurt? 8 more days? Oh my God. What the frig? Yo, I yelled at him and it worked. I yelled at bro and it worked. Okay, cool. Steph Curry's back in the lineup. That is huge. Come on. No. Brandon Jennings and Steph, we need you both. Good. Yo, we need this 3-0 comeback. Oh, jeez. Why'd you... Oh, hold up. All right, we down by 6 with a minute left. This is really improbable. But with Steph Curry... Oh, my God. Why is bro at the free throw? Bro got fouled on 3-point line. I'm done, bro. That's ridiculous. Who keeps fouling these guys on 3-point lines? As Steph Curry came back just to put up 7 points on 3 for 15 shooting, bro. We are wasting the prime of an insane Brandon Jennings. It's insane that we're wasting this much time of his career. And in free agency, do they re-sign Steph Curry? Yep, we re-signed Steph Curry. That's fine. And Steph Curry again progresses 3 overalls. Brandon Jennings capped out at 87. Same with Andre Iguodala. Larry Sanders regressed a little. Jose Calderon we signed. David Lee regresses. KCP is now a 78. I like that. JJ Redick's a 77. Marcus Thornton's solid. Okay. All right. Let's see it. So we were finally not the #1 seed in the East. As Steph Curry didn't really have a great year, putting up 23 points again, but he was hurt again a lot. So like this injury bug thing that they were scared of, the Warriors, but they, you know, he eventually got over it, is back. Bro only played 60 games this season. So he's very much so just an injury prone kind of what if story right now because he's nothing. So I'm just going to sim through this. There's a lot of players hurt on this team right now. Marcus Thornton's another one. We're in the conference though. So at least in playoff time, he comes up, shows out. Let's see. Broken for how many people broke their bones on this team? That is insane. Jose Calderon, KCP, others. Like, it's not the first one. Yeah, and this team looks like it sucks, bro. Kyle Lowry, Rudy Gay, DeMar DeRozan, they just never progress. Steph Curry's at 94. They should be winning this, bro. Why are we down 3 to, like, why are we on our right? What the frick, man? In this closeout game, we're down by 2 with 32 seconds left. They have ball. So I don't think we are gonna fail here. Kyle Lowry working on Curry. Good defense, Curry. Forces a miss. Good. That was great defense, Curry. Freaking boards did this bro have? Said, believe me, it's not easy to corral that many boards in one night. How many rebounds does Larry Sanders have right now? 15 seconds left. Steph Curry has a chance to win the game here. They're down by 2. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. He gets a screen from David Lee. 4 seconds, 3. Fight away 3 for the game, and he misses it, and we get eliminated in the second round, or in the conference final. Dang. How many boards did bro have? 13. Okay, that's all right. But Curry had 31 points, 13 assists, 3 steals, but 1 for 7 from 3, and you missed. Bro is looking like not the guy right now. He is not looking like the guy right now. Crazy. We're only 4 years in, though. So, but at this point in real life, they choked that 3-1 lead. That's what happens. So at least Curry has 1 championship, 2 finals MVPs, and an MVP by this point in real life. Or 2 MVPs by this time in real life. Right now he has nothing. Bro's been too injured. Oh my god, we got the #1 overall pick? Yo, bro, this sucks. This is technically 2016, but we accidentally imported 2014. So it's a 2014 draft. So we're gonna have to get, well, actually that doesn't suck, but I didn't rig it like that. Hold on, let me see. Who do we want to take? That is actually a great move. That's a great one. That is a great one. Do we go with injury prone or proven commodity? Injury prone? Proven commodity. Or do I go with Dante X? Bro, obviously you take Jokic, right? Yeah, let's take Nikola Jokic and play it safe. Nikola Jokic, that is crazy. We got the #1 overall pick. And we traded the 14th or 24th overall for Manu Ginobili. How old is Manu Ginobili at this point? Why would we do that? All right, so we got Nikola Jokic. There's going to be 2 Jokic's in this league, unfortunately, because I'm stupid. But I will import the 2016 draft after this. But it's going to be in 2017. So everything's a year behind now. But let's see. In free agency, player progression. Hits. Steph Curry's now at 96 overall. Brandon Jennings drops off 2 overalls. But KCP is now an 82 overall. Larry Sanders is still at 82. Andre Iguodala is now at 81. But yeah, look at this. KCP's progression is crazy. He has 2 overalls. Where's Manu Ginobili? But we have Nikola Jokic in the... Like, that's just insane. I'm going to make Larry Sanders a power forward, and then Jokic will be starting, and this team will be insane. Okay. Thank God I missed push. Because the only reason why I did that, bro, I didn't do that on purpose. It was just, I was just in a habit of, like, skipping through this. And they were like, look, I'll show you. I'll literally show you what happened. I was like this. I was chilling. I was like, oh, yeah, use 2014 class. I'm like, oh, shoot. I forgot I'm 2 years. But now I'll use the 2016 draft. All right. Now, what's it, year 5? Bro now he has a chance to go on a dynasty run. I don't know how they got that #1 overall pick from the Miami Heat, but they did, and it is huge. Steph Curry, KCP, Andre Iguodala, Larry Sanders, Jokic, and then Brandon Jennings. And this is technically 2016 going into 2017. This is like the equivalent of them getting KD, but better for Steph Curry's career. So let's see how he does. Let's see this. Finally, I think bro will get a ring. I hope. Steph Curry was hurt this year, but he's healthy now. This time, there he goes. He averages the most points he's averaged in a while with 25.7 points. He's finally looking like he's coming into his own a little bit with Jokic on the team. 7.1 assists, 53% of the field, 44% from 3, and 95% from the free throw. So let's see bro in the finals. Only 64 games played. That's why I didn't qualify for any NBA awards. But now, should have, oh my God, it's prime Embiid versus rookie Jokic. Oh geez, Embiid's on the Hawks. All right. There's going to be multiple duplicates of other players in this league just because I accidentally did that thing. All right, we advance. So who's this team? Is it Jokic? I want to go up against Jokic. And Michael Kidd Gilchrist in 91. Okay, 2K. Alrighty. Well, this is how we go out. Steph Curry sprains his knee, and we get eliminated in the freaking second round. Okay, so that was Kevin Love. Just, whoa, hold on. Who's on the Timberwolves? I feel like someone was goated on. Yeah, Giannis went to the Timberwolves. I forgot that. Yep, dang. And Jesus Christ, they have prime Jokic and Giannis on the same team. The Timberwolves. Jesus Christ. All right. So we're 5 years in with this Steph Curry, and he hasn't really done anything impressive. What's his career like? He's a 2-time All-Star, just a 2-time All-Star, and a 1-time All-NBA first team, 1-time All-NBA second team, and 1-time All-Rookie. So that's his whole legacy. Problem is he's been hurt. He's been better than what he leads on, but this is just crazy, bro. Dang. I mean, I'm glad we got Jokic in it, but we should have had, like, I wish I did this right. Should have gotten Jaylen Brown instead. And player progression, Steph Curry looks like he's capped out at 96, but Jokic is at 85 now with him. Brandon Jennings got an overall better, and KCP got 2 overalls better. That is just fire. And then Iguodala, and everyone else on our team got worse. But there's a new era coming in, and I may even make KCP a freaking. All right, it's year 5. We're 5 years in. I like to take it slow the first 5 years. We see there's a little bit of momentum. I will show you when and if this team gets into the finals. But if not, I will see y'all at the 10-year freaking check-in, because that's, if they really don't win a finals in the next 5 years, that's insane. But I think they will. Let's see it. All right, it is taken until 2020. Remember, we started this in 2012. 2020 for Steph Curry to make it back. Well, not back to the finals, but yeah, he's 32 years old. 2020. He has 0 rings, but this is, I think, his very real chance to get a championship. So this AI thing, like automatic, let them control the team, drafting is like cooked, because they signed Devin Booker in free agency somehow. We still have Brandon Jennings. We got Jokic, 91, and Jokic just won MVP this season of the entire league. So I think it's going to be another problem for Steph Curry is, you know, getting the championships, be the star. But this is an insane team, and we're mostly healthy going up against Mike Conley, Iman Shumpert, LeBron, Jeff, and Marcus Gasol. See, now I'm curious. I wonder if LeBron is, bro, this is crazy. Does LeBron even have a ring? I don't think he does. There's a real chance LeBron does not even have a ring. He does not. Yo, this is a battle of the ages. Game 1 goes to Memphis. Bro, LeBron's pushing 50, but he drops 50 in that same series. Game 1 is theirs. Game 2 is LeBron's. Yo, LeBron's going nuclear against the super team. No way. Okay, we take 1. Steph Curry puts up 38 in the dueling fashion. First off, this is just so insane. It's LeBron versus Curry, but it's on the, like, 2 very poverty franchise. It's a 2-2 series now. LeBron dropped 37, but Steph Curry dropped 34. I'm a guess. This is just so weird. Like, the Grizzlies and the freaking Bucks in the finals. It's just never going to happen. Ever. As LeBron takes a 3-2 lead in the finals. Is there any chance LeBron can overcome this? See, why am I rooting for LeBron? I don't know. Steph Curry, like, I kind of think it's funny if Steph Curry has no rings. Yo, bro, LeBron did it. LeBron just beat Steph Curry, Devin Booker, and Brandon Jennings in 2020 to get his first championship ever in his career. At the age of 36, LeBron wins his first ring, 34.5 points, 6.7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.8 steals, and 1.3 blocks, 50, 37, and 30, and 74. And in this, Steph Curry is not cooked, but bro, yeah, I didn't even show you, because like this is the furthest he's gotten in a while, because the last 2 playoff runs, or 3, he got to the second round and bounced in the first round. Bounced to the second round twice, bounced to the first round the first time. I'm like, dude, but that's crazy, bro. Bro has 2 finals losses and no ring. That's insane. Obviously, his team's, you know, still very cooked, like very good, but at this point, it wouldn't be Steph Curry winning a ring. It would be like, he's going to be like the 3rd best player on his team soon. Dang, bro. And in his 9th year in Milwaukee, Steph Curry is in Game 7 against the Dallas Mavericks, who have DeJounte Murray, Owen Carey, Kawhi Leonard, and Joel Embiid, Nance Jr. Nikola Jokic versus Joel Embiid finals. Larry Sanders, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Devin Booker, and Steph Curry is our team. So we're at Game 7. So Jokic won MVP. So I think if we do win, he'll be fine. Jokic has a 41-point game in this series, and I think another high-scoring one, right? It looks like he would be Finals MVP if we win. Granted, we need to win. So let's see. They are the home team, but we get out to an early start. Is this going to be Steph Curry's first championship? It is looking like it will, but no, bro. It will be. As Nikola Jokic wins MVP, Finals MVP, 26.7 points a game, 11 boards, 9 assists, 1.3 steals, 0.7, 50, 40, and 82. And I freaking was too slow with the reaction time. And Steph Curry only put up 14 points and 6 turnovers, 4 for 17 shooting. Bro did not deserve the Finals MVP. He didn't even deserve the championship, but he finally wins a championship. 1 for 3 in his next year will be the 10-year mark. That way we could really go into this, and I hope we win again at some point so that I could actually watch them do the celebration, because I was too slow with the reaction. That's my bad. I'll see y'all. Oh my god, and I couldn't have wrote this script any better. We are 10 years in. I can show you the 10-year cap with Steph Curry, but no, he's not. He's on the Houston Rockets. Dang it. Okay, but this is Steph Curry, a former team. This would be so insane if bro could get Finals MVP here. Draymond Green is on the team with Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, and Lloyd Peterson. They have Miles Turner, Tristan Thompson, and Lauren Mason. So, Battle of the Ages. Game 1 goes to the Warriors. Okay, but Curry put up 41, so that was only a 2-point game. Game 2 goes to the Warriors as well. Frick. And Jordan, oh yeah, I had a pool too for this team. Obviously, I got to keep that going. Steph Curry did not have a good game too. But I'm going to watch this with Simcast. Come on. Not go 1-4 in the finals, bro. You cannot prove this. Do you not care about proving this team wrong at all? Okay. All right, bro is showing that he cares. He cares. All right, what a comeback. That was a huge comeback. Minute 34 left in the finals. We are down 2-0, but we only down by 1 in this game. Steph Curry playing defense on Dante Exum. Miles Turner for a mid-range. Misses that. Good. Brandon Jennings with the board. Steph Curry with the ball. Working on, I think this is Glenn Robinson the third. Is this Glenn Robinson the third? I don't know. But Steph Curry just throws the ball away with a terrible pass trying to get it to you. And they get the ball into Harrison Barnes and makes the dunk. It's now a 3-point game. What was that, Curry? Come on. It was pick and roll with, yes, Jokic. Nice. Yes. And 1 Jokic. Good stuff. That's the real, bro. He's the finals MVP. He's the real MVP. Makes the free throw. But the problem is Jokic capped out at a 90, so he didn't even become like Jokic. But it's a tie game. 20 seconds separating shot and game clock. See this. Okay, Harrison Barnes contested. Harrison Barnes pulls up with a mid-range. Hits it. 30 seconds left. Let's see it. Curry, we need a 3, bro. We are down by 2. We need a 3. Gets a screen. Finds Jokic, or he... Good play. 20 seconds left. Shot clock is unplugged. High ball game. Neither team has a timeout. Absolutely terrible clock management by both coaches. 10 seconds left. Mason working on... Okay, who they getting the ball? They're getting it to Harrison Barnes with 4 seconds. Fade away. Makes it with 2.4 seconds left. Steph Curry. Does he have magic to win the game? Misses. Full court shot is off. And with... the game-winning shot from full court. I don't know why 2K doesn't try to get him a better look. Jokic put up 35 points, and Steph Curry had 9 points, 3 for 11, 0 for 5 from 3. My guy, what is your 3-point shot? 99. Apparently not. Man, we down 3-0. This is crazy. All right, they take 1 game. Probably because we're not even going to win the finals, but yep, what did I say? We choke it, and in Game 5, we get eliminated, and Steph Curry put up 21 points, 12 assists, and this is 1 for 3 in the finals. Miles Turner wins finals MVP, and 10 years in, see, does he retire? No, he doesn't retire. Steph Curry, 10 years after the trade, 1 ring to show for it, which I guess is cool, but you lost to the team that traded you away, so that's not cool. 5-time All-Star, and that's it. 2-time NBA player, that's it. And career-wise, what you averaging, like, what, 23 points a game? Yeah, the most he's ever averaged here was 30. The first year, he put up 30 points, and then it's been downhill since. 24.8 points per game for his career. 50, 40, 90, though, so that's fire. Like, he's very efficient. He's just historic inefficient at winning championships. It's terrible. Bro only has 1 championship. Now, I may not see out till the end of this, because right now, we're in 2022, so we only have 3 more years to get through, and I'll only show you if he gets to the finals, but, like, the fact that he hasn't is just sad. So, yeah, I'll see y'all probably at the end of this. All right, we are here in the last season. I'll just show you his stats. Finally, he put up 23 points a game in this last season, 21 before that, 24 before that. You know, he's just consistently never got up to that 30 points per game mark, which is just so crazy because he's Steph Curry. But he's been consistently the best shooter in the league. So I don't even know what his legacy ultimately is. I mean, I could show you where he ranks all time for these points. But then again, remember, I messed up. So he is, you know, a little further behind on here for like total points or anything like that. So I probably wouldn't even be surprised if he wasn't even top, like, I don't even know, 50? 28th all time with only 23,000 points. So, okay, so apparently my OBS crashed. I'm not sure what you last saw, but we are here in the playoffs with this last season against Trae Young. It is a 3-2 series. We're up 3-2, and we're up 3 points in this game. So again, another fire basketball court, bro. I freaking like the Hornets court. That looks fire. And Steph Curry doing the classic Curry stuff, and he misses the shot. I don't think I've seen bro make an entire shot this whole video. Real rap. I don't think I've seen Steph Curry and Brandon Jennings, who's carrying him. I don't think I've seen actually Steph Curry make a shot here. As he puts up, it doesn't play defense, bro, because he has that bad, like, his facial hair never grew. Like, he still looks like a kid, even though he's 37, bro. Malcolm Brogdon makes both free throws. So we up by 3 with 13 seconds left. This could advance us to the second round. Cool. All right, Steph Curry put up 27 points, though. 9 for 16, 7 turnovers, though. Sheesh. All right, advanced. Bro advanced to the second round, at least for this last season. We go up against the Toronto Raptors again. How many times have we done this? It's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, DeAndre Hunter, Marquise Chris, Nick Claxton, and Deuce McBride against Steph Curry, Devin Booker, and Nikola Jokic. There's no way in real life, and Brandon Clark, there's no way in real life that team, the Toronto team, wins this. in any way, shape, or form. Just based off of the names, are you kidding me? Bro, we are losing to Michael Kidd-Gilchrist and RJ Barrett. What the frick? Why is it Michael Kidd-Gilchrist giving us buckets? Marquise Chris. That's insane. We down 3-1. We're cooked. Yo, cooked. Is this how this ends? Are we really out like this? Come on, no, we're done. Wow. And that is the freaking, like, wow. So that is what would happen. Literally, the Warriors and the Bucks get the same amount if they trade Steph Curry to the Bucks instead of Monta Ellis. So honestly, bro, Steph Curry's career sucks. His legacy in this sucks. And that is that. So if Steph Curry was traded to the Milwaukee Bucks instead of Monta Ellis, they each win 1 championship, and Steph Curry goes 1 for 4 in the final. Fact check myself, bro. Yep, and has no finals MVPs and no MVPs. So yeah, if you like this video, again, thank you to Stay at 25 for the idea. And if you guys have any other ideas you want me to do, let me know in the comments. I'll do them. And with that being said, thank you for watching.